Hey guys. So here's what we're going to be playing today. It is a take on. I'm sure if you guys are in Discord, you've seen us talking about it. It is a take on God's Shadows Grixis list. We just made 2 changes. Everything's basically exactly their most recent list. The only changes we made, we took out a Fatal Push, and we took out the Grim Lavamancer, and we put in a second Spell Snare and a first copy of Dreadbore. So it's definitely a lot different than normal Grixis control. It is playing a couple pretty unique cards. Liliana Last Hope, you really don't see a lot in Grixis. You'll see it more in like green-black decks. So it's a little bit different here. In Grixis, you usually only have Snapcasters as your only creatures to pick up, but in this list, her -2 actually has like some utility because we're running Snapcasters, we're running Jaces, which is pretty cool to be able to pick this guy up. Nimble Obstructionist, you can like cycle to get use out of him, then pick him back up later if you want to. Her ultimate is also like devastating. You know, she is removal on a stick against certain decks. So a card I'm pretty excited to try out. We are also running Nico Bolas, which is also sweet. Another great card to be able to pick up. So this deck looks like it has a lot of grind ability with her and Jace like looting away other creatures, picking up all that kind of cool stuff. So she looks pretty interesting there. Like I said, we're also playing Nico Bolas, who in our other Grixis list that we were playing around with, we were playing with him as a one-of, and he was just like awesome. Every time we drew him, it was just great. So I'm pretty excited to be playing additional copies of this card. We're also playing with Risefall, which is something you'll see every once in a while in like Grixis Shadow decks. Usually in the sideboard, it's like a one-of. It lets you return a creature from a graveyard and a creature on the battlefield to their owner's hand. So we can pick up a Snapcaster Mage and unsummon one of their creatures. That's the Rise half. And then the Fall half is kind of like Hymn to Turok. They have to discard 2 cards at random. Well, they reveal 2 cards at random, and they discard any non-land cards. So if they are... It's not quite him. You can't get lands out of their hand, otherwise it would be insane. But it is sometimes like him. So kind of a sweet card. That should be pretty exciting as well. Normally when we're playing these decks, we aren't usually playing with the traditional like 8 command Grixis control. We're not normally playing hand disruption, though we are playing 4 pieces of it in this deck. Well, in the main 60. And then we're also playing 2 additional copies of Collective Brutality in the sideboard as 2 more pieces of that. So this is much more of a tap-out version of Grixis. There are some instant speed elements to it, but definitely a lot more mid-rangey threats with the Planeswalkers, well, Lilianas, and Boluses and whatnot. So it's not total tap-out. There are definitely Jaces as well. Definitely some elements. Instant speed elements, but yeah, 2 snares and no push. We're playing exactly God's Shadows list with changes that they basically suggested in their last piece of content, their last video. They said they weren't happy with push, and they were not happy with the Grim Lavamancer. So we're doing no push instead. I mean, you know, you're sitting there with pushes in your hand, and your opponent plays Hollow Ones, Tassigers, Gurmag Anglers. You know, you can't kill these things. So we're gonna be trying without pushes here. So I know it's weird. It's weird for normal Grixis control, but it is trying to do something a little bit differently. In the sideboard, we have Spell Pierces as the very cheap piece of counter magic, rather than what you'll normally see in this slot is usually Dispels. This is a little less narrow, but more fragile. So we're going to be trying that. A copy of Damnation is just a nice sweeper. Brutality, more hand disruption, a little piece of life gain if we need it, you know, for the burn matchups and whatnot. Kalitas as well, more life gain, helps with the burn matchup, as well as some other grindy matchups. Surgicals are great for matchups that care about lands. I mean, you know what surgicals are there for. They're there for combo decks. They're there for matchups that care about land. So Tron, Valakut, Storm, decks that are hinging on like very particular cards that we can hopefully counter the first copy of and then get rid of, or take out of their hand with Thoughtseize, Inquisition, Collective Brutality, that kind of stuff. Brutality also obviously in there for those matchups as well. Well, not the Tron matchups, but the combo matchups. Counter Squall, just rather than negates, you know, same deal. This deck's mana base is like very, very low on fields, only one fields. The colors are there, so we don't really have to worry about it being a little bit harder to cast. And the 2 life matters. The 2 life definitely matters with this kind of list. Some Fulminators to interact with. It's good against. I imagine he wants to bring it in against control decks. I always see decks seem to bring it in against like blue-white, and it's always pretty annoying from the blue-white seat when they have it. But definitely there for the land matchups as well. So again, Tron, Valakut, blow up one of those with a Fulminator, and then surgical them. You're good to go. This card's just pretty reasonable, especially when you can start bringing them back with like Kolaghan's Command. There's a lot of matchups like Blue-White Controller that can be very annoying. And then Izzet Staticaster is just there for a repeatable piece of removal against decks that have a lot of X1s. So things like humans, elves, affinity, all that kind of stuff. I like having 2 copies of that card. That card is something that I run in Jeskai a lot, even though a lot of people have been off it lately. I just love having this card in the deck. It's just super, super efficient. So that is the list. Let's go ahead and jump right into a league. Pretty excited to try some of these cards. I've been very impressed with the Nico Bolas. Like, thought it was a meme at first, but he's actually been like pretty good. And like I'm always just like, oh sweet, I drew him. Like we're just all of a sudden in a great position. And I'm also very excited about these Lilianas. I like this card quite a bit. But it is definitely an obscure list. I realized something earlier. Green-Black Tron is a thing, and Assassin's Trophy Kirk slot nicely as a mirror breaker. I feel like that isn't necessarily true. That's a pretty hard card for that deck to cast. Wow, this hand looks very good. Very good. Turn 1 Thoughtseize into turn 2 Jace. And the opponent's mulliganing? Ooh. Okay. Oh, let's just hope it's not burn. Let's grab. Let me see. Let me really quickly take a quick look. One thing I didn't fully look at was our base account. So we got 2 swamps, 3 islands, a mountain, 1 blood crypt, 2 steam vents, and a watery grave. Okay. Well, we can look like. I guess we could look like Shadow here, but I think we go ahead and just grab a swamp. Thoughtseize our opponent, who has got a Gurmag, a Lightning Bolt, a Street Wraith, and nothing else. So I could just go ahead and take the Bolt here. I've got Eternity for the Gurmag, and the Lightning Bolt is the thing that could kill our Jace, which now they don't have. What do they do with the Scry? Put a card on the bottom. So. I'm just grab an island. Ooh, perfect. Just drew an island. Though, I suppose maybe we want to fetch. No, let's just play this. Yeah, I'd imagine a lot of the green-black rock cards are going to go up quite a bit in value. Opponent drew something. Cycling a hollow one. Sure. Alright, first thing we want to do, I imagine we want to just, let's see, how do we want to sequence these? Serum Visions or Jace first? Well, if I go fetch land, crack, Serum Visions, Jace, discard, I can flip Jace right now. Am I interested in flipping Jace right now? Or is he more of a benefit against Hollow One? Looting. If I'm gonna go for this, if I'm going for the flip line, I definitely want to crack before I play Serum Visions, because I would like my scries to matter. Raise your hand if you smell what the rock is cooking. Thanks for the bits there, Pike. Yeah, I mean, it is really going to be the dawn of black-green going forward, I think. Alright, well, I think I would like to flip him and have access to terminate on their turn. So what I'm going to do is play this Bloodstained Mire, crack, grab a Steam Vents, untapped, Serum Visions, ooh, a Rise Fall. That's probably a pretty reasonable card against them. We also find a Spell Snare, which is interesting. I think I want to bottom... Do I want the Rise Fall? It would obviously be for the Rise. It's nice to Rise the Gurmag if you just cast the Gurmag next turn. But I don't have anything... and a creature on the battlefield to their owner's hand. So that it's not great because I'd have to like bounce a utility thing back to their hand. So I probably don't want this. Yeah, I don't want this because I don't have anything like meaningful to. Alright. So let's go ahead and draw. We'll just discard this field. And then we flip Jace. I could Thoughtseize the Angler out of their hand, though we have the Terminate. I think that's fine. I think we just uptick. And we'll send it back. Hey, how's it going, Bronze? Yeah, I agree. We don't need the Rise Fall now. I'm skeptical whether or not flipping Jace was actually something I wanted to do there. Alright, I imagine... Nope, nothing. Okay. Like, looting may have just been stronger. Now, do I just want to be... Probably don't want to be embleming this guy. I think I just want to flash back a... Well, if I flash back now, I may lose him. So I'm going to uptick him one more time. Play this guy tapped, send it back. If I minus him and he drew another lightning bolt, then I would lose the Jace. Though next turn, I think if we don't draw anything meaningful, I can minus and cast the Serum Visions. Get some cards flowing. Yeah, in hindsight, I think he may have just been more utility, keeping him on the front half. This looks like it's going to be the Gurmag, which I'll just terminate. Burning Inquiry. In response to the Burning Inquiry, I'm going to terminate this guy. And I'm pretty happy. Like, Burning Inquiry in my hand's pretty bad, so I'm happy with having this resolve. Oh, this is a much better hand. He put a Bloodghast in his graveyard, but he already played a land this turn. Thoughtseize, interesting. Well, I would like to play this Liliana for sure. Let's see, what do I have to worry about? If I play Lily, I do have to fetch Shock, which will put me at 11, which isn't enough for him to have a Bloodghast attack me next turn. We are getting pretty low though, but having both these walkers in play feels pretty good. I think I just uptick again. Well, let's see. Hold on. So if I'm gonna play Liliana, I'm gonna use 3 of my mana. Then I guess I can Serum. I guess I can Serum this turn. Let's do that. Well, okay. So if I yeah. Let's Serum. Well, hold on. If I'm Seruming, do I want to fetch first? I think I do. Let's go ahead and grab the Watery Grave, untapped, cast Serum. We draw Cryptic, nice, interesting. And I think another Serum is a pretty reasonable draw. Cryptic is nice, though I think I just want to get this Lily in play. And we'll uptick, send it back. You hope they don't have like a very big hasty turn, and then having both these walkers in play will be pretty strong. Gotta be careful because my life total is at that point where blood gas are going to get close to having haste. If he is able to deal any damage to me pre-combat, he's going to be able to give this guy haste, though he's not big enough to kill either of these. And these do just eat him. He does have a second one. Really gotta hope he can't deal damage to me. Okay, can't deal the damage to me, so he's gonna just attack with a Flamewake Phoenix. Attacking at the Jace, that's fine. Draw the Serum. So Lily can pick things off. Jace can nullify other ones. Let's start off by Seruming. Ooh, a Bolt. That's really nice. Don't think I want that. Another Lily's like not the worst thing in the world. I feel like he's going to have to really fight through this first one. Is he going to be able to kill it is the question. Honestly, I don't think so. Let's see. Uptick, uptick, Bolt. Uptick, uptick, Bolt. Let's put it on the bottom. So, nullify one of these. These are harder to... Well, it doesn't kill that, so... Uptick here. Send it back. Because this is the one that I'm going to want to bolt. Because it's the trickier one to get back. I do have Cryptic Command up, but... not entirely sure how relevant that's going to be here. Every turn I get to untap with these walkers, I'm feeling better. I just realized the dog cam's on and there's not even a dog there. Turn it off. Opponents will be thinking on their own upkeep. What does this deck do on its upkeep? I don't know. I actually don't know. Alright, they play a land, get back their Blood Gas, which still does not have haste. Curious as to what the last card is. Ooh, they're casting it. They are bolting me, so now I can go Cryptic, counter this, tap their team. They have no cards in their hand. Counter tap their team. Hey, thanks for the bits there, Bethany. Does have an immediate way to get back the Blood Gas. Another island. Okay. God, these guys are so tricky. I can go uptick, kill one. You can get it back this turn, though. Alternatively, I can use a bolt on one of these, but I really want... I could uptick on this, uptick on one of these, use the bolt on one of these, knowing just to buy another turn with a walker. I could Dreadbore here, uptick, uptick. Well, we have two upticks. We have two different ones. I think I want to save the Dreadbore for the next Angler, or... Alright, I think I'm just going to go plus here. Like, these walkers are the most important thing. For sure. Yeah, I am going to uptick the Liliana, the Phoenix. That is where I landed. And I'm just going to send it back. See where he attacks with this Blood Gas and probably Lightning Bolt it. You guys are funny. Yeah, I'm trying to stay above 10 if I can. Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was so far away. Burning. Ooh. Burning is risky. I think I fire off the bolt here now. Huh. This is tricky. I think I have to fire off the bolt here now, though. I'm going to go for that. Alright, let's see what happens. We keep the same hand. We lose Nimble, Bolt, and a Polluted Delta. Not the cards we wanted to keep. They discard... they got 2 Phoenixes in their graveyard. So if they do find one of their big threats, it is going to be pretty problematic, because I don't have an instant speed way to kill it yet. Need to find like a Snapcaster. Honestly, we need to find a couple things here. Yeah, Nimble would have been nice. Illegal attack, illegal attack, illegal attack, illegal attack, illegal attack. Said illegal attack 5 times very fast. Opponent was attempting to not attack with the Phoenix, which you cannot do. Hey, that's a pretty good draw. Okay. Well, that's really good. So let's go uptick, send it back. If we do get to Ultimate Lily, I imagine we get there. Jace holding back the sky, hopefully. Snapcaster was a great draw so that we can deal... Oh, yes, now I could have killed the gas. That is true, he doesn't have a land yet. Brutality. Making me discard one of these? Sure. Well, I assume the gas is now going at Lily, which means I'm going to have to cast this Lightning Bolt. Illegal attack. Again, you have to attack with this guy, bud. He's going at me? This means... So if I let this guy get through, it means going forward, they are going to have haste. Honestly... I'm just going to grab a bolt here. Bolt the bird. Block this guy, Ultimate Lily, and then just uptick on this gas and hope that brings us home. He could get us if he draws like a massive threat. Which now he cannot. Alright, they concede. I was playing pretty slow there though, so we're about 5 minutes behind, so I need to make sure we play at a good speed. But that was a good game. Is he going to play through Lily Ult? I imagine not. So Kalitas is really nice because when we kill their guys, they are exiled. So every time I kill a Phoenix or a Bloodghast, they are gone permanently. So I think I like Kalitas in this matchup. Dreadbore is a sorcery speed removal spell, which is not great, but it does kill Gurmags, which we don't have a ton of ways to do. I like taking out Thoughtseize. Spell Snare, I think, as well. They don't have too many targets that are relevant for Spell Snare. He can cast Bloodghast, though he's not casting those very often. He also has Goblin Lore. Staticasters are a way to keep the Bloodghast down permanently. That's about it. Damnation, a way to clear if he does get Surgicals as well. If he does get a board state going, definitely like Surgicals. Risefall seems pretty good. Risefall seems like pretty good. Yeah, I think the Rise side of Risefall is good. The Fall part not so good. We need to make 2 more cuts here. I think we can cut probably a Jace. They're very slow. You're thinking not Surgical? Really? I feel like Surgicals are definitely very reasonable in this matchup. Bronze, I kind of hate him. gonna be honest, I hate them. I hate the whole idea. I hate how the actual full art walkers look. I just hate everything about it. You never want to draw 2. I don't know, man. I think I want these. I'm gonna try playing them. If they end up being annoying, then sure, maybe I'll trim down to 1. But I think this is a matchup where we really actually want this card. I think Bolas is pretty reasonable. I definitely like the K commands. We could maybe trim a Nimble. Nimble or Jace here. I don't know. Jace did a lot of work that last game, but I think that was a anomaly. No, let's get rid of like Inquisition. That seems pretty bad. Hand Disruption doesn't seem very good in this matchup. This seems fine. One Logic Nod, take out the other Inquisition. I want the Inquisition. Hand Disruption's amazing against them? Really? On the draw? Yeah, that could be the case, Bronze. I don't really know. I don't. My biggest gripe with them is that they kind of look like they're like the From the Vault kind of things, kind of foiling and look kind of bleh. And they look like they're gonna come out the package like scuffed to oblivion. So if I'm wrong on that, though, those could be some pretty hot Teferis. The art on Teferi is definitely really cool, but it looks like the production of them, like from the one that we got to see, looked pretty bad. As somebody who's like very particular about foils and all that kind of stuff, they looked pretty bad. If we had the blue mana here, this hand is great. We don't, but it's still almost reasonable. We are on the draw, like, we have the Terminate. If we draw a blue source between Izzet, Staticaster, and Jace, it's pretty good. We have some good stuff in the long term. We really just need to draw lands. Really just need to draw lands, so let's go ahead and keep this one. Just hope we get there with the lands. One fetch land, this hand's just like golden, so. Sneep. I don't know Sneep, but it's definitely, I think it's definitely a keep. Alright, that's a pretty good one. We'll take that. And we'll also lead on it. They discarded 2 Phoenix. Pretty scary. But not if I had my surgicals. That is true. And they're gonna drain me and look at my hand, sure. You got it. Imagine they're taking one of these 2 cards. Surgical? We're gonna get all 3 Phoenix. We're gonna get all 3 of those Phoenix. Alright, so I want to play Jace this turn, though. We definitely want to play Jace this turn, I think. So I think we just lead Swamp Jace. I think we go Swamp Jace here. Man, we're taking a lot of damage though. We're taking a lot of self damage here. But we got to do something with the board. God, especially if I want to play this next turn too. That's going to be 4 more damage. Yeah, whatever. We want to play Jace though. Oh, what is it trying to cast? Jace, please. Yeah, I'm going to let him make a play that will hopefully get him to attempt, like, hopefully he doesn't just cast another Phoenix. Hopefully he tries to play, like, a big guy that I then get to surgical these. If he just casts another Phoenix, then I feel a little silly. Goblin Lore. Sure. Gets rid of a Gurmag. That's good news. Looks like he has another, though. Oh, he's just going to bolt? Sure. No reason for me to rush on this yet. Island. Alright, let's just play Blood Crypt tapped and pass. This was a good draw. This was a good draw. Looks like a Gurmag Angler. Which we've got the answers for. What? Wait! It just passed through it. It just passed through the surgical. Oh, that sucks. I had it and it passed right through it. Ugh. That's unfortunate. My opponent even salted off too. And then I passed through it. Well, now he just gets a free win. Well, I guess we get to damnation. We just take 6 for doing that, but that's such a bummer. We're not out of it. It's still a bummer though. I was like, wait, is the spell already resolving? He F6, so I thought it was like a priority thing getting passed to me. I didn't realize that was me clicking already on oh, he gets one back. I didn't realize that was me clicking already on which things to get rid of. That's unfortunate. Losing the match, that all 4 in his graveyard now. He shouldn't have any of them. That's such a bummer. I hate when that happens. One of those things that happens, like I hate when you lose to something that could only happen on Magic Online, you know? Alright, so we'll go ahead and terminate this guy, so he can't get back anymore. Surgical wasn't even necessary here. Because we could have just killed the Gurmag. That's true. I'm really bummed out about that one. Let's go ahead and at least get this Staticaster in play. I haven't discarded that or anything, right? No. Man, this wouldn't even be a close game. Bummer. Alright, no cards in hand from our opponent. They do have a Faithless Looting in the graveyard. We'll go ahead. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. I like that one. I actually like both of these. Whoa, put it on top, please. Play a land, send it back. The B-Man. Let's just hope he doesn't have like a wild turn this turn with the Faithless Looting. Ooh, Goblin Lore instead, okay. Discards a Thoughtseize, Grim Lavamancer. I couldn't swing with the Tar Pit because I used blue for Serum Visions. I didn't have the blue mana to activate a Tar Pit. Alright, they got one card in their hand, which we get to nab here. And I will play the Bloodstained, which we got a Collective Brutality. I will play the Bloodstained in case the board state gets to a point where the Logic Knot would not be good. Oh my god. He's looking pretty good. He's looking pretty good. Has to attack into it. We will block because he has to attack, and we're going to assume he didn't draw. Oh, he drew Bolt and he fired it at me? What? He drew Bolt and fired it off at me? You silly person. What are you doing? Why would he not save that and fire it off to finish off the Bolas? That is beyond me. Alright, so what do we want to do? I imagine we want to flip this Bolas. Though if we flip him, He gets a turn where I don't have Logic Knot and could kill me. Does he have any Blood Gas in the graveyard? No. All his Flamewake Phoenixes are there. I can flip and put a Gurmag Angler in play. I like that. Attack, then put Gurmag in play. He deals 10 damage to target creature or planeswalker, not player. Just gotta hope he didn't draw something that is that. Need him to not draw something that lets him get back a Phoenix. Oh well. Well, we tried. Yep, had we not missed that surgical, this game would have been easy. Oh well. Opponent got pretty lucky. Can we talk about that's the first time we actually got to flip Bolas though? That was pretty sweet. Let's see. Yep, take the play. Oh yeah, great hand. We'll just start with the Creeping Tar Pit, send it back. Need to challenge ourselves? Yeah. Would have been too easy if we got to get rid of his win cons. Yeah, I think this is a great hand. I mean, I think it's definitely a reasonable hand. Maybe not great, but it's definitely a keep. Got the clean answer here. Really, guys? I think this is definitely like a pretty reasonable hand against this deck. Okay. Another one's a little scary. Alright, so now they're gonna fire off like a burning. I'll bolt the first one. Ooh, Thoughtseize. He's afraid of the Bolas. Bolas got him scared. Oh! Oh my goodness. Well, so like, I can play an uptick, right? But, God, what are the chances he could get this to... It'd be at -1 attack. So, like, he most likely will not be able to get this big enough, right? I am supposed to play this. There's, like, no way he's going to be able to get this big enough to kill this. But I guess discard plus bolt could... I could just play her and cash her in to pick Bolas back up. I don't think I cashed it in. I'll just uptick here. Make him have it, yeah. And depending on what he is able to hit her to, I may be able to like pick Bolas up and play him next turn. Doesn't hit her at all. Okay. Alright, well now I think I pick up Bolas, hold on to Cryptic, mine, or maybe I just plus Cryptic Tap. Plussing doesn't really accomplish a whole lot, though. I like definitely... Oh, not tap, bounce. Yeah, Cryptic Bounce this. Yeah, let's just plus and Cryptic Bounce. Bounce draw. Do you think Grixis is better in a heavy creature meta over Jeskai? I think they're very close. They're both playing a pretty similar creature package, creature removal package. I kind of like just countering this and bouncing. I think I'm supposed to protect her. I think the decks are both pretty equal in how powerful they are against creature decks. Good draw. Gonna go ahead and Serum first. To another Serum into a Snap. I like the Snap. Do I like the Snap enough to draw it right now? Yes. I don't want either of these. Or do I want Surgical going forward? No, I don't want Surgical. Yeah, if you're looking at which decks have... Like, Path is huge. Path is, of course, huge. I like Snap bolting this thing. Terminate's really important, so I like... Oh, another Snapcaster. Easy. Easy. Alright, don't make me eat my words. Don't play something that makes me sad. Oh, this looks like it might be something that makes me sad. It's not. I was wrong. On to you, opponent. Can you beat Infinity Zombies? Maybe. Why do I care about this? I don't. Opponent being a little upset. And I'm just like, yep. He said, you still win because I can't draw. Then he said an expletive. And I just said, yep. You are right. Yo, Lily's sick. Lily is awesome, man. Like, right off the bat, first match, Lily feels awesome. Oh, you want the salt? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even... Is the game gone? Yeah, the match is already gone. Anything? He was salting off. I'll make sure to give you the salt. I'm sorry. Despite me missing those surgicals and losing that game, very close though. That was very close. That was pretty sweet. Lily's awesome, man. Oh my god, guys. Dog cam. He's there. I mean, you get like dog butt cam, but like at least it's still dog cam. That was a fun match. Felt powerful. Felt like a lot of the stuff we were doing was powerful. Yeah, I can't keep this one. Alright, with the serum we can keep this. Ooh. I'm gonna grab a watery grave here and serum. Alright, find land. Ooh, another land. And a Bolas. Though I don't think it's time for Bolas, but I think it is time for Swamp. Not time for Bolas, it is time for Swamp. Yeah, I like the idea of engineering explosives. Last minute we almost put it main, so. Okay, opponent's on some spice. Opponent is on some spice. Looks like they're probably going to be on the thing in the Ice Ascension deck. Uh-oh. Oh, no. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Maybe we just pass with this Nimble up. Huh. Could just fire off this serum, though, to set up next turn better. No, I'm gonna pass. You're so dead? Yeah, I feel like it. I feel like I might be. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. This can't be good for me. Does he just have, like, the hand of all two ofs? Does he have the other Manamorphose here? What a psycho. I mean... Okay. Alright. I guess I'm dead. 3 of a kind. That's pretty good. It's okay. I can stifle the storm trigger if he goes for grape shot, right? Or not. That's not how this is gonna work. It seems like my opponent had the actual nut. If I had to guess, this seems like it was like the actual factual nut. Yeah, they are just storm with Ascension. Well, I know it works for the first one, but don't these copies also storm off? Don't the copies off of Pyromancer's Ascension also storm off? It only copies Grape Shot once? Oh. Well, this could be like biggest blowout. Let's just blow our opponent out here with the Nimble. I don't know how we win from there, but, you know. I should just hit always yield to that. I mean, he's definitely just going to have, like, multiple grape shots, but you know how it goes. Hit him with the fake out. Oh, man, you really got me. Jeez, oh, man. Obstructionist. Nah, he's probably got, like, multiple grape shots anyways. Or just this. 3 Past in Flames. That's cool. He's only on Storm 11. You got it. Mm-hmm. Yep. We have to like play it out because there's like a chance. There's a chance he plays it in a way that the Nimble Obstructionist means we don't just lose as much as I would like to just concede here. Like there's like a chance, very low chance, being that he has Grape Shot and already an empty that he can just go for. So I also can't F6, which sucks. Yeah, just use the bird to apply pressure here. There it is. You guys ready? Stifle. Now I'm just gonna die to something else. Got him. Got him. Got him. Okay. That was silly. Alrighty. So, I guess Static Caster, Counter Squall, Spell Pierce, Surgicals, Collective Brutalities, all that kind of good stuff. Take out Rise Fall. Take out Terminate, Dreadbore, Terminate. We want Hand Disruption. And definitely want Spell Pierce or Spell Snares. Those look really good. Take out a Jace. Brutality's meh. Okay. Yeah, actually I could see Brutality being like not great. Rise Fall looks powerful by falling them? Does Rise Fall feel powerful? Does it? Does that seem good enough? Alright, maybe it's good enough. I think maybe we take out Jace's. Jace seems super slow. Nimbles seem meh. Meh. Eh. Seems eh. Bolas seems like one of the ways we actually can end the game. I don't know. I like dropping Jace, going down to 1. Dropping a Lily. Maybe dropping both Lilies. She doesn't really do anything. This looks like a playable list. Static Caster's obviously for the Gobos. Surgicals. Yeah, this all looks like a thing. Feels weird not having this card though. Is it really that bad? I mean, it can't hit the main card, but it still hits like important spells, right? I guess with this deck, it's not like gifts. It's not like you rip gifts and they don't have anything. Like, it's kind of like any of their spells are kind of just like, you know, I don't know. Let's bring in 1. Let's jam this. Let's bring in 1. See if we hate it. I think the goblins happen faster than Damnation, so I can't. Yeah, let's keep this. One at Mulligans, that's nice. I'm going to start off with Serum. Ooh, another Thoughtseize. Let's spin both of these. Well, this looks like it's going to be a good hand. This looks like it's going to be a pretty good hand. Pretty good hand. Feeling good about this one. What do you got over there? Ooh. Okay. Well, we take Ascension. I imagine we just take Ascension, and then we Surgical Ascension. Because the deck, I assume, has a hard... The only reason I want a Surgical Ascension is on the draw step is in case they draw one that I don't have. Like, if he gets one in play, it's pretty annoying. I don't think I want to, like, take Manamorphose and just take all the Manamorphose. But let's just take Ascension and then draw step. Take all the Ascensions. Take all the Ascensions. They're leaning hard on Ascension post board. Okay. Alright, let's make sure I resolve the spell correctly now. Unlike last time. Hand away from the F keys. Not going to pass through anything. Show me your secrets. I hate that I have the wrong version of this. It's a really stupid story why I have the wrong version as well. It's frozen. Get rid of this one. 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 They're all gone. Alright. What's he got over here? Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Empty the Warrens. 3 Grape Shot. Pure. Pieces. Alright, so it is Storm without any mana, guys. He takes out the Brawl. So no mana, guys. It's going to be pretty hard for him to go off without those. Let's see. Revealed. Let's get rid of all these. He's got Morphos, Triple Steam Vents. Okay. I was hoping it was going to replace the thing. Yeah, Torch of Defiance is pretty spicy. Didn't mean to clear the ones I thought once I closed that window it was going to show the revealed hand, but it did not. It's okay, we'll get it once we Thoughtseize again. I don't think he runs very many in the deck. I'm just going to fire off one of these Thoughtseize now. Take a Morphos. Land? It's not a land. At one point, let's see. Opt to put a card on top of his library. So let's go ahead and take it. Pieces, nice. Oh, wait, empty was there too, but that's fine. I guess it's not fine. I mean, I probably should have taken empty. I saw pieces. I forgot he drew 2 cards. Should have taken empty. I just like snap saw pieces and was like, go. Because I thought the other card in his hand was known already. Alright, so now he does this for 3. Whoops. Punt. Got excited. Okay, we're gonna draw nothing. Whoops. That was silly of me. I got excited. Alright, whatever. I thought I knew his hand. I didn't realize he drew 2 cards already. So I just like I saw all pieces and I thought the other card in his hand was a Morphos that I already knew about. Oh well. This is why you tune in. Yeah, for those hot misplays. Those excited jump twos. Ah, pieces! What a good card! Let me take that out of his hand and not the win con. Hey, what's up, Ranger? Yo, our pun count is like 4 million. 64 is so not correct. It's like 64 on like an hourly basis. Sometimes we'll make tight plays. Sometimes we just like, you know what, you can win this one, opponent. Like the surgical earlier. That right there. No, I don't. I don't like that counter. If it was 2 mana or if it was shock to any target, then I think I would have liked it. But the fact it's just to the opponent and that it is 3 mana, I am not a fan. Alright, let's not be fools this time. Let's not be fools this time. The opponent's already mulliganed to 5, jeez. This is going to be a good hand against a mulligan to 5. Against, like, basically any deck. Grizzlebrand. Playing some Grizzlebrand over there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. Well, that's not good at all. Uh-oh. I was really hoping it was going to be Grizzlebrand and I was going to be able to take, like, the only thing that mattered out of his hand. But instead... No! Come on, dude! Fast and bad. Fast and bad. Sick. Kill the Bloodghast. Yeah. How many Thoughtseize my opponent has 0 cards in their hand too while I'm at it? Well, balls. What? Jesus. Alright. Let's take some damage. Do it to me. Perfect. Perfect. This is great. This is going well. Alrighty. We can still do it. Yeah, we can still win this. We can still win this one. Alright, so we definitely want Kalitas because he is a house against this deck. Very hard to cast, but a house. He's still good. Dreadboard's pretty bad because it's like super slow, but it is a removal spell, but it's a really slow one. Did they cast any 2-drops in this deck ever? I don't think so. Like, hey, Perfy, thanks for the host there. Other than like a Ballista on 1, which they like never do anyways. Let's get rid of this stupid bridges. Fulminator mages. It is a way to get rid of bridge. It's actually a way to just like get rid of bridge. I'm gonna try that. Get rid of this stupid spell snare. Get it out of here. Get rid of this Jace. These Jays are so slow. Way too slow for this match. You know what? They're all... Lily's fine. I think Lily's fine. I think. Jay's too slow. Get him out of here. Too slow. Damnation, I want it. Logic Knot, I don't want it. No. trim like a lily. Trim a lily? Yeah, trim a lily. I gotta keep all the creatures so I can, like, have more ways of getting rid of bridge. Maybe I want that over Knot, though. Maybe I want Lily over Knot. Knot seems, like, pretty bad against him. Alright, let's try this. I don't think I want Staticaster. Keeping it. Gonna Thoughtseize that bridge right out of his hand. Hey, meanie. I don't really even care about that. Surgical. Like, feels pretty stupid to take a Gravecrawler here. But these all just suck. I suppose Hanger back? I don't know. This makes it so he has, like, no play, though. If I just, like, take... I'm just going to take this stupid Gravecrawler. Like, whatever. He can't cast anything. I'm going to regret that if I draw Surgical. He can only cast this if he has a zombie. Like, this gives him a play. Whereas, I don't know. Maybe he just starts, like, casting walkers and those beat me anyways. Maybe that was a silly take. Yeah, I know. It's very weird that they kept it for a Leyline. Because that hand seems pretty bad. But he can cast a walker on one. Two mana 1/1s, they might beat me. I think I'm K commanding this turn. I don't think I'm K commanding this turn. I don't know, they like kind of just get bigger. That actually might be a problem. Wait, when did he get a bridge? I didn't see he got a bridge. Oh, he just discarded it with that guy. Right. That's the way the triggers work. Man, he drew Neonite and bridge. Yeah, if I play Kalitas first and then I K command, I don't worry about the walkers. But now he just gets zombies. I wanted to wait until I played Kalitas, then it doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter how big they get, I can always use the Shatter mode. Hold the fort, man. Hold the fort. You can do it, Cletus. Cletus? You can do it. You are the one. You are the chosen one. I get the zombies, not you. That's how this is gonna work. Kinda sucks it's only non-token creature though. So I can go Shatter 2. Oh boy. He's got one more walker as his last card. Okay. Just Damnation here. Because I do get all the guys, don't I? Does he still... If I Damnation there, do I get... Well, I only get one zombie then. But I get to a bridge and he has one card in his hand. Yeah, I probably should have. That was probably just an easy button. It gets rid of bridge and it leaves me with a zombie because he sacks both of these in response. Or actually, you can't sack both because you have to discard a card to sack them. Right? I'm just like dying instead. Got rid of the bridges. Didn't lose very much life. Cletus in play. He's got one card in hand. Drew a Fulminator Mage. Interesting. Oh yeah, Cletus is an absolute savage. Let's go ahead and bash. Yeah, we'll just send it back. It's a little annoying, but sure. Seems like it'd be pretty weird to kill this. You have to have a card to discard, right? In order to cast this. Oh, that's just like a good enough reason to kill it now. Get 2 zombies. Cool. Well, that was good. And what am I talking about? This card's great against them. They have a lot of X1s. Supplier, the Menace Dude, Bushwhacker, Gravecrawler. That was silly not bringing this card in. Probably get rid of Bolas. Yeah, man, Cletus shine right there. Get Logic Knot out. Get rid of 1 Bolas, Logic Knot. Hit that Vampire pose. Like, do what the Vampire was doing, or do what Cletus is doing. Just like the arms out. Take out Risefall. Bolas back in. Dreadbore in? Spellsnare in? What do we want in? Dreadbore? Cletus is an insane magic card when it works. Oh yeah, for sure. Him is not good against Dredge, that is true. Definitely like having these, though. We have a lot of, like, clunky cards in this matchup. I feel like it is Cletus or bust. These are awkward, too. I'm right on this, right? There's not a lot of 2-drops. I'm trying to think. I think it's all, like, 1. This seems fine. This seems fine. And Offenza. And Offenza's cool, man. I do like that card. Keep his hand on weighing on surgical. They mull to 6. Yeah, I'll keep this one. They mull a 5. Mull a 4. Nope, they mull a 5. Just don't even have a land drop. Okay, yeah, land drop. Nothing to do, though. Ooh-wee. That's a good one. That's a good one. It's a pretty reasonable hand to be able to get to her as well. Brutality out of the board. Don't cast that against me now. No. Okay. Put a bridge in your graveyard. Put a Vengevine in, sure. I will take it. Let's go ahead and just take this guy out. Is that the Cletus pose? Scoops the match. Hey. Who said Surgical was a bad card? Pike, was that you? Because I'm pretty sure it's a 0 mana win the match card. Is that, am I correct in that? Did that just say pay 2 life? Not even 2 mana, sorry. Pay 2 life, 0 mana, win the match? Is that what just happened? That's pretty funny. Hey Lucas, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that's number 2 of the follows tonight. I think that's number 2. Number 1. No, that was the first follow of the night. Thank you. Alright, that was fun. Keep playing. Yo, this deck is a blast. We might just play this all night, to be honest. This deck's a lot of fun. We may just like play it and then see if we want to make any tweaks and then play it again. Grixis is it's a good time. I'm having a blast playing it, so. Bolas with all the yeses. Yeah, so this might be Grixis night. I'm kind of feeling Grixis night. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, hell yeah! It's been a while. It's been a while since I've watched that video. It's been too long. Been way too long. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Is it a keeper? Yeah, it's a keeper. Oh, it's absolutely the Alien Pod video. You know it. You know it to be true. Alright, just don't be Burn, please. Let's just have a, like, not play against Burn all night kind of night. Jace? Jaisu? It's kind of like a hot play next turn. We don't know what we're playing against. When is Esper Knight? We could do an Esper Knight. Oh man, there is no dog. He left. I need people to call out when the dog leaves so I can like turn off dog cam. Alright, I'm gonna go with keeping the Jace. I'm gonna make the bold move and keep the Jace in the blind. Because if it is good, though it's a very low chance. Oh god, come on. I said not Burn. I said not Burn, you jerk. You jerkus. Alright, well, maybe Jace will eat a Burn spell. No, we always hope the dog comes back. That's fair. Would you rather just look at an empty couch on the off chance that he does? Alright, Jace says probably 2 mana, gain 3 life, so I'm like okay with that at least. Oh, we didn't. Yes. We untap with him. Unplayable Prodigy. Yeah, if I had to pick a card that was probably weak in this deck, it is probably Jace. I feel like this is just not a format that he is, like, realistic in. Okay, he didn't gain his 3 life. He actually cost us 3 life. I take it all back. He was actually way worse. Anyways, if if we go into a second league, let's try one without Jace, because he doesn't feel very good. Let's go like up to 4th Snapcaster. I don't know. We'll talk after we finish this league. We'll talk. We'll make a new list. We'll try one without Jace. He feels like way too slow and clunky. All right, you win. You had a Bolas list? What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Empty couch is our Windows Wharf. Let's get Jace out of here. He's terrible. What do you got? Double Bolas. We got that. Gurmag and Tassigers and Pyromancers. Oh my god. Well, this is a way different list. What the heck? This list is wild. I feel like this is just like worse Grixis Death Shadow though. Like if we're gonna do that, I feel like we just play Shadow, right? All right, so we want Cletus. We want some brutalities. Honestly, Spell Pierce, I guess. I still want the Spell Snares. Definitely don't want to have these Thoughts. Oop, not bolts. Please keep the bolts in. Don't want Thought Seizes. Don't want Dreadbore. All right, right now we're at 60. Counter Squalls seem nice. Rise Fall seems silly. Pro tip, bring in Fulminators. Is that a pro tip? Is that real life? Is that real life? You want me to bring these in? What do we take out? What's Fulminator do? Is it even worse? I've seen people do well with Delver. That is true. Delver is sweet. That deck didn't have Delver, did it? No, it didn't. Delver's awesome, man. Everybody loves Delver. It's not good in Modern, but, like, it's awesome, you know? There's, like, a difference. I kind of want these Lilies still, but maybe we trim one of each of these. No, I like the Bolas. Bolas is a cool way to end the game. Let's trim, like, a Lily. Maybe just the Lilies. Nah, Obstructionist. That seems kind of medium. Let's try this. I definitely think the first thing that comes in is... I submitted, right? Whoops. I always open that. I think the first thing that comes in over the Jaces is definitely the first Snapcaster. I would like to play first. Okay. We can keep this one. Hear me out. Okay, I'm listening. I'm all ears. Ooh, we get it back. Pearl Lake Agent. Get out. God, that's like the first meme of the stream. Pike, were you weren't even here for that, were you? Pike, you weren't around with Pearl Lake Ancient meme, were you? Are you just like happening to mention that card? That was the Wicked Kyle era of the stream. You weren't around? Yeah, we had this. I had a viewer who was he was very genuine about that card, and it was always like his big suggestion to run that card. I had somebody else in the chat that I know personally, and he made a bet that if I ever win a tournament with that card in the 75, or even 5-0 a competitive league with that card in the 75, he will eat his hat. So, the plan was that I was going to start running that, because I may be able to get a person to eat their actual hat. I should have serum first. I may be able to get someone to eat their hat. I don't want Fulminator here, which just seems like the best thing. So if I ever get a 5-0 with that card in the 75, eat a sleeve. Eat a sleeve. Alright, hear me out. What if I one-up eat a sleeve? Instead of eating a sleeve, eat a top loader. Eat a hard plastic top loader. Come on, Cletus off the top. We need you now, bud. Oh, please just hit me for one. Please. Please, one. Nice. No Eidolon either? Ooh. Hoo hoo hoo. Hope he doesn't have a spell to cast. Nice, he didn't have the spell. I high rolled that he wouldn't have a spell. Destructive Revelry. Oh, this man's got nothing. Oh, his hand is stone cold nothing. We just need to draw a way to kill him. Double Revelry. What enchantments do I have in this deck? None. None pizza, left beef. Well, I feel like I would have to. Revelry, I assume he wanted for... I was worried about that. I assume he wanted that for... what's it called? Ascanta. This means I can't cast the Cryptic if I draw it, but whatever. He could Revelry his own Eidolon. This guy's mad. He went to party with the alien. He thought I was good at Magic and put Ascantas in my deck. The fool! Why would he think that? Why would I put Ascanta in my deck? Instead, I'm going to put Wandering Fumarole in my deck. Like a normal person. MVP of the format. At some point, I do have to start countering these, don't I? Let's counter this one. Hey, thanks for this sub. Team Darkwater. Thank you for using the Twitch Prime on me. I appreciate that. Puts our sub count at numero uno. I owe you $5. Kinda. Is that Skull's cousin? It is, actually. Guess who's getting clocked for 4? You. Now I switch him back for safety. Yeah, I'll just play it. For safety reasons. Good draw, good draw, good draw. Alright, we just send it back now. What do you got over there, bud? How to waste a clock 101, right? Zap ya. Oh, he drew something relevant? No, he scooped. Okay. Whew. Bet he takes those revelries out. Bet those ones come out. Alright, I'm just going to bring in Thoughtseizes, Surgicals, every way that I can deal as much damage to myself as possible. so we can move on to the next match. Switch it back to turn on stub. Oh, that's smart. That is smart. Smart, smart, smart. No black mana here, but we got a sweet spell pierce. Inner Brutality's in the hand. What do you guys think? This is a pretty borderline hand. I can go Fumarole first, and then untap and have access to a Bolt to kill a creature if he has a creature draw, or a Spell Pierce if he doesn't. If I rip a black source, we could just have, like, a great hand. Yeah, you know what? We'll keep it. We'll keep it. Okay. The black source. It is here. It is here. I could have gotten rid of Terminate. Oh, baby. Miss your land drop. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Missing land drops. Missing land drops. Cryptic Command on top. Go to your end step. No! Fooled me. You have fooled me. Inquisition him now? No way, we got a Brutality, right? It's got to be Brutality here. Pitch, pitch. 3-mode Brutality him. Oh, last turn, okay. Pitch. Pitch. Pitch the clunky ones. Firecraft, Helix, Helix, Skullcrack. Well, this is going to be a tricky one. We're not taking the Firecraft. I think I just take a Helix. I already played a land. We'll send it back. Firecraft 1,000%? How is it Firecraft 1,000%? I'm Inquisitioning him next time. Why is Shadow God? That is whose list we are playing. His name is God's Shadow. Like, I just take it next turn. Ranger. Yeah, that is the reasoning behind the title. Alrighty, so his hand is Exquisite and Skullcrack. Well. I like the triple hit again. Play this, pitch these two, keep Bolt. Let's go with that. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Now I think we take the Firecraft, because it's just more damage. Send it back. We're still pretty low. He only has one card in hand, but we also only have one card in hand and have no pressure. So we will see. Alright, he's on no cards. I'm at 7 life. We need to rip, like, land Cletus. Okay, land. Now just Cletus. And we're good to go. Getting a bunch of messages. Can't read all these. Fires off a Rift Bolt. Sure. Yikes. I am on 2 swamp. I really don't want to fetch down to being dead to a bolt, so I guess I just draw. Alright. I just snap drain. Snap drain. Start the beats. Okay. I will trade. He will not. He's so good! Oh, let's just play him this turn 100% of the time. It's gotta be just slam him. Do I attack first? Do I want to attack with this guy? No. Because then he can, like, get this guy with a burn spell. I just want to, like... No. I just want to hang back. Because, like, I'll trade this turn if I have to. I don't want to trade him for burn spell plus Monastery Swift Spear. So, like, depending on what he does, I can just, like, block. And then, if he has, like, the burn spell to pump this thing, I can bolt this next turn and start doing that or something. I don't know. We'll see. Was he like Boros Charm? Boros Charm. Okay. Just puts me to 1. So he can't attack now because he did that pre-combat for some reason. Alright. Okay. Draw a sorcery, please? Please? Please draw a sorcery? Please draw a sorcery? Yes? Looking at their hand, they have to discard, so that means they didn't get one. They got an Eidolon, okay. Any burn damage off the top or a basic island? We did it. We got there. Holy cow. The 1 life stabilize. The 1 life stabilize. Let's go. Woohoo! We'll take it. There we go. Take the match. Collective Brutality doing it. Nico Bolas, the man. 1 is not 0, but -2. Well, I guess that's technically also not 0. Alright, we're 3-1. Let's play this last one, then we'll make our tweaks, and then play another league. Fun stuff. Good deal. Good deal. I should probably, like, change the title, because it's probably confusing that it does have God Shadow in there. And make it way more confusing. There we go. Sneep. Card's busted. Hey, what's up, Tiki? God, I didn't even realize. Tiki, you've been here for a while, and I, like, didn't even say hi, didn't even realize. You're saying all these messages. My whole hand is shut off, and I want to cry. Unfair. If I was on the play, I would have been able to spell snare this. I guess we just lose now. Maybe our opponent doesn't have anything. Who knows? Hopefully they don't. It looks like they do. They have a ritual into something. Into another ritual. Into a Chandra. Maybe we draw a Dreadbore. We did put it in our deck. We did put it in our deck. Dreadbore. Another uncastable card, huh? Well, this card's really good when my hand's all 1-drops, that's for sure. Simian Spirit Guide. Please don't cast that. Yeah, I'm not gonna play around a Blood Moon. If my opponent draws a Blood Moon, they win. I mean, they've already won, but I'm not gonna play around that card for sure. Are you big against Fluffy? I'm not, but it is definitely a Fluffy deck. Land, so we could like kind of like at least play a cool card of our own, make our opponent like sweat a little bit. Probably shouldn't even show them it, but I'm going to, because there is we do have outs we could draw. K-Command could let us destroy this and then unlock our hand, but maybe not fast enough to do this. I guess I'm gonna down tick to find like a Snapcaster. Okay. I wanted my best shot. That was like a potential draw 2 at a Snapcaster, which I think would have been important to find. Instead, we flipped over another 1-drop. I bet he cast that one. I guess technically we would have drawn Dreadbore. We weren't gonna, but we could have. There's K-Command. Well, we definitely want Spell Pierce and Spell Snare in this matchup. And probably Counter Squall. That's probably it. Definitely want Dreadbore. Probably get Rise Fall out of here. Yeah. I am not a fan of that style of deck. I feel like it's one of those things, like, I feel like it's one of those things, one of those kind of decks that you don't feel like you're getting to play Magic, you know? The game almost starts with an effect that says, like, we're not playing Magic. Or, like, turn off all of your, a lot of your deck, whatever. Oh, is what it is. I think this is all we want to sideboard. We got to take out 2 more things. I guess we drop, like, a Jace, though he seems, like, okay. Nimble seems fine. Yeah, it's Cheese Wins. Yes, Noble, I did. That card is absurd to the highest degree. It is absolutely absurd. The worst thing about that deck is that they're bad. I know, right? So it feels even worse. Feels even worse. No, the deck can get you. It's definitely. I'm gonna take out a Terminate. The deck has some game to it. I mean, okay, so it doesn't have any. I feel like it's got some game to it for sure. It's got some game to it for sure. I know Liliana's slow, but we only can cut so many things, so this hand feels pretty bad. I'm gonna mulligan it. This hand also feels pretty bad, but I think I have to keep it. I don't know. I have to get very lucky. Maybe we mulligan to 5 here. It's got this. If we get lucky and just draw lands, it's like a pretty good hand. Nah, we'll keep it. Is Trophy even good in Legacy? What? Yeah, it's gotta be, right? Draw land. Sweet. Not the best land. I would have loved to counter squall something this turn, but at least it's a land. Please don't Ritual Blood Moon me. Please? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like cheese decks like this. It's not a good time. I suppose now I have to crack and even get something that loses to a Blood Moon. I feel like if he had Blood Moon, he would have just slammed it there. Because I'm probably going to have to deal damage to myself. If I draw like a shock land, like I'm going to have to K-Command or something. But we drew a Bolt, so that's something. Like, I'm not going to play around Blood Moon. I can't beat Blood Moon anyways. If he's got it, he's got it. New ends, that's fine. Why are you lactose intolerant? I'm allergic to cheese. Allergic to the cheese, man. Alright, gonna take this 4. Gotta leave up Counter Squall to cards that I just like Stone lose to, and then Bolt, Snap Bolt this guy potentially. Chalice on 1. Now I can just like K-Command, kill the Goblin, kill this. That seems fine this turn. That seems fine. Swamp. Do I just slam him? No, I probably just leave up Cryptic here. We don't slam yet. We don't slam yet. No, I don't slam yet. There's still too many things I can just lose to. Whereas, like, if you play something pre-combat, I can counterbounce this guy or something. Alright, now I can go snap. Let this resolve. Snap Bolt this guy. Then play Bolas. And then probably win from there. This isn't like when he leaves, too, or anything, right? No, okay. This is all me assuming he's not going to then like slam another threat after I do this, because that would suck. I assume that this is his only play this turn. I hope this is his only play this turn. If he goes land Ritual into a 3-drop, then I lose, but... Now I think I slam the Bolas, put on the pressure. Ooh, is he going to cast a 1? Ooh. Exile Simian Spear Guide to do that. Dealerino. The B-Man. Coming in hot. Get rid of that Ritual. Alright, don't play like a big punishing thing this turn, please. This covers most of them, just not Blood Moon. Actually, Blood Moon I'm not even that soft to right now. If I get to untap with him, the game is pretty much over. Untap with the Bolas, and we are in a great spot. Just slam Bolas all the time. The future Godfarer will not be held in hand. He refuses to be held. Koth. How do I want to counter him? Could just Spell Pierce it. It's kind of funny that way. It's not mana efficient that way, though. Cryptic has some other utility. I'm just going to use like Spell Pierce while Spell Pierce is good. I'm not going to use Spell Pierce while Spell Pierce is good, because Spell Pierce is not good because there's a Chalice on 1. Good thing I have another card that deals with it and didn't just punt the entire game away. I was doing that for the memes, right? Alright? Alright. I was doing that for the memes. I guess I could have, like, K-Command killed this, made him discard, and then Pierce. He's going to hardcast a Simian Spirit Guide. Deal. Deal Reno. Can't cast that card. You were so close to typing Chalice. It didn't really matter. It's fine either way. Alright, so this should be the last turn. Depending what he draws here, I can just, like, Cryptic and then hit him and kick him in. Unless he's got some crazy, crazy, crazy spice on me. You got some crazy spice for me? It's fine. Destroy that choo-choo. I suppose I probably should have countered it in case he had something that stopped the spell. But either way, if he has something to stop the spell, then I could just Cryptic bounce it. But then he's still not dead. Yeah, maybe I should have Cryptic countered first. This feels like a weird, tricky matchup. Like, do I want a Damnation? Probably not. It's probably too fast for that. Hey, what's up, Senpai? I think Assassin's Trophy is wildly good. Nothing else stands out quite as much as that card yet, but the set looks pretty good, pretty fun. Some of the counter spells are cool. The mechanics are seemingly pretty strong. I'm excited for it. Alright, what do you guys think about this one? It's Blood Moon resistant. It is Blood Moon resistant. It's got land drops, but it doesn't have early interaction. But it also doesn't have any 1-drops in our hand if he does have the turn 1 Chalice. So it doesn't lose any just like auto mulligans. Sure, if he Blood Moons on turn 1, then he's got the game, and whatever, we can't beat that with any hand, right? If he has that in any scenario, we can't beat that. I think I keep this because it beats some amount of his cheese. I lead with a fetch land. Okay. Polluted Delta is a really good one to draw here because it lets me choose from the 2 basics that I want. Because I may just want double black for her and I have more hits at a basic island. Here's going to be Chalice on 1, deal. Okay. Send it back. Now we're pretty Blood Moon proof, and then I get to go Lily into Bolas, hopefully. Even through a Blood Moon. Lily into Bolas through a Blood Moon. Oh, he's playing a 4-drop. Don't be Koth. It's Koth. Man, okay, Koth kills her. Needed to not be Koth there. Yeah. Alright, let's get this going, I guess. Hey, dog's back. What does it mean for blue-eye control? I'm really trying to figure that out. It means walkers are a lot worse. It means all of the win cons in that deck are a lot worse. Which, in my... It makes me feel like we're going to start moving back towards Jeskai, maybe other forms of control. Who knows? Maybe even Sultai control could be a thing. But specifically for blue-white, I think it means maybe start throwing red back into the mix. I think red might be back on the menu. That looks like a pretty bad card right now, doesn't it? Looks like a pretty bad card that I still kind of have to cast. Spell Snare definitely does get a lot better. I think I have to hit this guy. I take 5 on the crackback, which means I'm at 9 or I'm at 7 if I cast this. Chalice on 1. Never mind. Can't cast it. I caught it this time. Caught it this time. Let's hit Koth. K-Command would be a really nice draw. Let me kill Koth and kill Chalice if I need to kill Chalice. Or just kill Koth, kill Walking Ballista. That's probably even better. Without having to attack him. Ooh. I think he meant to shoot him with Walking Ballista first. Alright. Bold turn. Slag Storm without shooting with Walking Ballista. Alright. Now we have a chance because my opponent just made a pretty heinously bad play. Alright, all of a sudden we're in the game. Nani! we're in the game. We can even flip Bolas next turn. Deal. I'm flipping him, dude. He wasn't attacking anyways. We were out of this game, and now we in this game. Hey, how about this? Hey, how about this one? Boop. Reanimate your Koth? Should I reanimate his Koth? That's kind of funny. It means he would die to some stuff, but like... I feel like I should just draw cards, and I'll take Koth next turn. Oh no, can't attack because he played a bridge. Yeah. Let's just draw 2 first. Okay. Let's draw 2 first. Before we do anything. And then we have the option to reanimate a Koth going forward. Okay, let's put this in the Chalice section of the hand. Can't cast anything over here, okay? That can't be cast. That's the no-no section. What could he draw that like deals with this? Oh my god. To the no-no section. So now, I want to ultimate Koth and kill him with my mountains that he gave me. So I'm going to do that. Because, boy, that's pretty funny. That one's pretty funny. The moon. Oh my god, Walker Central, let's go. Okay. Alrighty. What a way to end this league. What a way to put this in the no-no section. Alright, we'll get rid of this one. Though I can start casting him because I did draw K-Command. Look at Bolas and all his friends. Alright, you ready for this? No, please don't. Alright, I'm gonna ultimate get your emblem. I'm gonna pick your Koth back up. That'd be pretty cool. No, don't scoop. No, he scooped. Alright, well, we ended up going 4-1 with this deck. Let's look at it. Let's look at it, let's talk about it, and then let's run another league with a tweaked list. So, I think, despite it being sweet the first game, I think Jace was absolutely the weak point of the deck. We took him out in almost every matchup. He just felt super clunky. Whereas Bolas felt sick. Same can be said about Risefall. We never got any like sweet moments with Risefall. I think the card has potential, but we never got to fall anybody. I don't even know if we cast the card. I never even cast the card. Yeah, never even cast the card. We got to take a Koth and ultimate it. That was awesome. That was awesome. We got lucky. Our opponent did mess up. He accidentally Slagstormed without. Well, we won that because our opponent like heinously misplayed, but because of it, we got to see like the sweetest game ever. I feel a little bad winning that way, but like I don't feel that bad because we got to like play a Bolas, flip him, take his walk. It was awesome. Whatever. All right. So hey, what's up, John? That was an awesome game. So going forward, I think Jace leaves the deck. I think the first edition is another Snapcaster. Risefall also, if it's going to be in the deck, is probably just a one of. I feel like 2 is probably too many of this card. Maybe another K command. Maybe it's the full 4K command. But I definitely think it's the 4 Snapcasters. I think the deck like really supports Snapcaster, and I think that's great. Nimble seems fine. We didn't get to see a ton of action with Nimble. The sideboard felt pretty prepared for the online meta. You see a lot of burn. Having double Kalitas. Kalitas, man, also a house against that Bridgevine deck. I liked the Surgicals. Yeah, I liked a lot of the sideboard. That felt good. Sideboard felt strong. The really like choking weak point of the deck felt like Jace. We even got like pretty maximum situation with Jace in the first match where we actually got to flip him very quickly. We got to do some flashing back and everything, and he still kind of felt not good enough, right? So I think we add a Snapcaster, I think we add a command, and we figure out something for the last spot. Nimble looks terrible. Yeah, I mean, Nimble, I'm not thrilled with the Nimble either. If I had to stack the cards, here's the stack of cards that I think felt underwhelming. Here's the underwhelming. Cards that felt great. Bolas. Every time we cast him, this card is no joke. It is actually good. Like, I'm telling you, this card is actually, like, very solid. Very solid. This card feels great. So, I like him a lot. Like, there's so many matchups where it's just like, I guess just like a 4/4 is pretty good. He doesn't die to Bolt. Like, he gets something out of your hand guaranteed, and if you don't have an answer for him, like, the flip side's crazy. Sometimes you don't even need to flip him. Just a 4/4 flyer is all you really need. Like, this card is actually the real deal. He feels very strong. These all felt medium. Play Clicker Explosives. I do want to try Explosives. I think Explosives would be a good addition. Alright, so that's where we're gonna call it on this list. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. We're gonna make our tweaks, and then we're gonna run it back in another league. Bitter Blossom. I don't think that's what you want to be doing in this deck. This deck is already like somewhat painful to itself with its mana base and Thoughtseize and junk that like you probably can't really sustain Bitter Blossom. 4th snap, 4th command, 2 push. Yeah, we are on no pushes, and that kind of felt fine. I don't know. Here, let's just open up like a victory chest. You know what? This is for Team Darkwater subbing earlier. All right, here's the Team Darkwater chest. Not a bad chest. That's actually a pretty good chest. Alrighty. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. We'll make the changes, and we'll keep playing. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be right back.